Robin, and I'm back with another Pokemon Duel video, and we got 20 new Pokemon Duel figures. We're going to go have a look. I'm going to show you all of the new Pokemon that came to the game. We've got Manaphy, we've got Deoxys, we've got Gardevoir, and heaps more, guys. And I was playing with them earlier on the stream. I'm going to show you all the new figures that came and what to look forward to. So we're going to go and have a look at some of that footage from earlier today of me having a look at all the new Pokemon. Okay, so we got 20 new figures. This one is going to be big for a lot of people, although until a Mega comes, I don't think it's going to be that powerful. But Gardevoir is an EX Psychic type figure that stops ghosts. I think it stops anything from moving through it now. It used to only stop ghosts, but now it can stop anything. And it's got some pretty big attacks. It's got 140 Moonblast. It's got 100 Super Psy, which confuses the opponent if it's knocked out. Warpole's good. It can give your opponents weight. I just don't think it's quite that strong right now. We don't have a lot of figures that can move through figures right now anyway. So I really don't know that until the Mega comes and you get in the blue hole exclusion decks, I don't think it's going to be that impressive. However, this figure will be, which is insane because it's an uncommon, but it was definitely... it was 100% the strongest uncommon in all of Pokemon Duel. The ability is the thing that makes it so strong, and the fact that it's a ground. So it gets that ground Z move, which can instantly knock out anything through a purple attack. And your opponent's Pokemon cannot pass by this Pokemon. All anti-rush decks, basically, pretty much a lot of anti-rush decks in the old days have this figure. It's just insane. It can stop so many decks. As a goalie, it's amazing because the figure has to stop next to you. And if you've got Z moves, you can just ground Z move them to death every time. It's just insane. Doesn't have the best normal attacks, but you don't really use the attacks. It's got some good purple, so it is a good defender anyway if it needs to be. But yeah, I'm super excited for Vibrava. I will definitely be using Vibrava in some of my decks, which I'm super keen for. What's next? We've got whatever the hell this thing is that nobody used. So that looks crap. Shiftry. When this Pokemon is on the field, it can move to your goal instead of... Wait, is that the same... Just the unevolved? No, it's only this one. Shiftry can go straight to your goal. That's kind of cool. It's got a built-in goal block. That's not too bad. And it can knock your opponent... I guess it's fun. That'll be good for randoms. What's next? Curlier. So just the unevolved version of Gardevoir. Has a fairly big purple. I don't think it's going to get used much. Although, you know, you can get an easy evolution in there and get an extra star on you. I guess it can be used a bit. What else we got? Noctowl. Mega Hypnosis. The battle opponent falls asleep. That sounds just like normal Hypnosis, but okay. Mega Hypnosis. Guess it's got extra stars. Rolls. Opposing Pokemon can't move through. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this thing's kind of crap. Oh, Dio Speed? Oh, we're getting Dio Speed. Hell yeah. Oh boy, the Dios are here. Although, I'm a bit scared that... maybe this is a good thing. I don't think Cosmo Energy is going to work. So I don't know if the Dios are going to be that good. So without Cosmo... Although with just the Dio Speed, it kind of can run solo because it's got that 4 MP off the bench. It's crazy. You can rush so well with this. All the rush decks need this. Dio Normal. That's crap. Don't use it. Don't even look at it. Executor. Okay. That's not bad for, for randoms. It's only got a small miss and it's got pretty decent attacks. Nothing too crazy, but... Slack Off. The figure that evolves into the other Slack Pokemon. This is better than its evolution. But it still sucks. Sorry, better than the final form, I should say. Chikorita! That was one of the last figures released in the game, I believe. Which is interesting. Why did it end up getting 222 as its ID number? Oh no, maybe it was Meganium that was... no, it was only Meganium that was, released, wasn't it? Chikorita was in the... No, Chikorita was released late too, right? We only had Bailey for ages, I think. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But this one has Grass Knot. Huge Grass Knot. I think it has the biggest Grass Knot in the game. massive. So if you're going up against the big hitters, Chikorita, 3 MP figure with a massive grass knot, and it's also stupid because it has the combi attack, Sweet Scent, the same thing as combi. So this might be another figure that pisses me off. It ends on Torterra. Thanks, Shutter. Next up, Glaceon! This is possibly the best of the evolutions. Maybe. Frozen is probably the best status condition to give your opponent. And this has the frozen condition, which is great. I mean, I don't know. It's debatable on which one's the best. But anyway, next up. Here we go. This is scary. Dio Attack. Dio Attack. It hits... Well, maybe it's not that scary now because there's big attacks in the game that didn't exist back when Dio first came out in the original Pokemon Duel. But hitting for 130 and being able to make your opponent respin, that's crazy. However, at the moment, you can't combine that with a double chance. When you combine Dio Attack with a double chance, that was crazy. But that doesn't work at the moment because there's a glitch at the moment. So, hang on. Why isn't that in the ability? Once per turn, you can force... Oh, it is. I just can't read. Once per turn, you can force your opponent to respin. Okay. Cool. Will Dio Dex destroy the meta? Weavile! I don't think this figure's that good. This just reminds me of Darkbot. It was crap. Let's move on. Manaphy. Okay, a lot of people are waiting for Manaphy. EX figure that can buff all of your water type. Does an extra 30 damage for every water figure. And it's stackable. So you could get like 2 of these and hit for plus 60 on your water Pokemon. Also, your water Pokemon can't become burned when Manaphy's on the field. The downside is it's weak. It only hits for 20 and it's only 1 MP. So, yeah. But Manaphy's song's cool. It could make any of your water Pokemon move. Actually, it doesn't even have to be your Pokemon. It could be your opponent's one too. So, that'll be fun. Come on, move over. Alright. Oh! Heatran! Look at this monster! I love this figure. It's a Fire Steel Z move, which is awesome. It can come off your bench even if your entry points are covered and attack your opponent. And after it attacks your opponent, then it moves back onto the bench, which is kind of weird. But it's kind of cool. I like it. I like this figure a lot. But yeah, it does have 4 missed segments, so we'll see. Mr. It's a crap figure. Opposing Pokemon can't pass through this. Oh yeah, even if it's like connected to a figure, though, those figures can't be passed through either. I mean, there's some cool little tricks you can do with this, but it's just not really worth keeping. Mysterious Wall, I can't even remember what that does. Confuses figures. Yeah, whatever. I don't see this being used too much. Welcome back, Frosty. Hey, nice work on the guard, Zed player. I'll be doing some pulls later tonight for sure. DOD. The other figure, other than Wobbuffet, that doesn't have an attack. Well, now there's Ditto as well. Blob. But this figure has an amazing purple attack, 2-star, and it covers so much of the wheel. It's kind of weak to the, gold attacks, but if you combine that, for instance, with a one of those figures that stop gold attacks from knocking out your Pokemon, kind of make some good good combos here. The Cobalion Sandwich comes to mind, but I don't think we have that yet. Torterra, we just saw that in a duel that we played with. That has now been removed because it has Earthquake. I don't think any of the other figures that we went through had any problems that would cause the game to break, but I could be wrong. That's the only one that I've seen so far. This figure is kind of cool though, because your Pokemon can move over them, so you can chuck it on your entry point and just continue to bring figures out, which is kind of cool. But we need to see multiple field spins fixed before we can play with this one. So yeah guys, that's all the new figures that have been added to the game. I would love to know what you're most excited for. For me personally, I'm super keen to try out Deoxys Speed, and I have actually played with it a little bit in some of my matches earlier today in the Ruby Hall, the randoms. It was super fun just rushing people, especially when you've got that air balloon as well, and people don't fully have decks to counter it when you're in Ruby Hall. So it's a lot of fun, it's very dangerous, it's going to be interesting to see what we can come up with these new figures. Tell me what deck you're most excited to try. But that's going to do it for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank you again to Shutter for all the updates. We've had an amazing week of Pokemon Duel and really looking forward to getting into the game more. And I'm going to go and pull these figures so that I can use them in Whitehall. But yeah, catch you guys next time. This is Rocket Road, blasting off again.